Write like a man. Use a typewriter.
Start off by telling us who your favorite author or authors are that are no longer living. Who your favorite dead guys?
Yeah.
That you like to read.
Well, I just happen to have a thing here. And you know who Walker Percy is, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Or if you don't, you ought to.
Mhm.
Walker Percy wrote The Moviegoer, among other things, which won the National Book Award for Fiction in 1961. And I just happened to find this thing like years ago. This is a letter from Walker Percy. And I'll tell you sort of a longish story. I had a dream, and in the dream, I was reading something by Walker Percy, a paragraph. And when I woke up, I remembered the paragraph and I wrote it down. And it wasn't a real paragraph that he had written. It was a dream paragraph. So I wrote him a letter. This was like back in the days of letters. And I knew that he's from New Orleans and he lives in a place called Covington across from Lake Pontchartrain. Mm-hmm. And he wrote me back. And he wrote me like a really wonderful, sweet note that said, come on by, visit the house, blah, blah, blah.
Really?
And awesome. The sad part of the story is I never did, and he died. So I never got to meet him. But Walker Percy, I'd say, is definitely one of my all-time favored writers. And then, as you say in your intro, people who name their bulldogs Hemingway. Hemingway's another great favorite of mine. But then if you want to go back into the ancient world, which is where I still think nothing good has been written in the last 2,500 years, let's go back to, Thucydides and Plato and Xenophon and Herodotus and Sophocles, Aeschylus, Euripides, those guys. Cool. Homer, of course. They're my all-time faves, but I got a million of them.